Welcome to Part 6 of the Rediscovering Wellness series, part of the 4-Wing Balance Library. The library is an initiative of the 4-Wing Balance Steering Committee. During this session, we're going to be discussing macronutrients. A macronutrient is a nutrient that the body needs in large amounts as it provides the body with energy, also known as calories. There are two major types of carbohydrates, or carbs, in foods, simple and complex. Simple carbs are also called simple sugars. They can be added to foods, such as the sugar in candy and processed foods, or can be the kinds of sugar found naturally in fruit, vegetables, and milk. Complex carbs are called starches. They are made of a lot of simple sugars strung together. Your body needs to break down starches into sugars to use them for energy. Starches include grain products and can also include certain vegetables, such as potatoes and corn. Your body breaks down carbohydrates into glucose or blood sugar, which is the main source of energy for your body cells, tissues, and organs. Glucose can be used immediately or stored in the liver and muscles for later use. Carbs should provide 45 to 65% of our total daily calories. Fiber is a carbohydrate that the body can't break down. As such, it passes through the body undigested. Fiber helps to regulate the body's use of sugars, which helps to keep hunger and blood sugar in check. There are two types of fiber. Soluble fiber dissolves in water and can help lower glucose levels and blood cholesterol. Examples of foods with soluble fiber include beans and lentils, nuts, oatmeal, and apples. Insoluble fiber doesn't dissolve in water and can help move food through the digestive system, promoting regularity in bowel movements, thereby helping to prevent constipation. Examples of foods with insoluble fiber include whole grain foods, legumes, and carrots. The best sources of fiber are whole grains, fresh fruits and vegetables, legumes, and nuts. The daily fiber recommendation is 25 grams for females and 38 grams for males. Again, carbs are found in a variety of foods, including grains, fruits and vegetables, dairy products, legumes, snack foods, and sweets and juices. When eating grains, choose mostly whole grains and not refined grains. Whole grain food examples include brown rice, oatmeal, quinoa, and whole grain bread. Eat foods with lots of fiber. Avoid foods that have a lot of added sugar, as they can have a lot of calories but not much nutrition. Protein is found throughout the body, including in muscle, bone, skin, hair, and every other body part or tissue. Protein is a structural part of our bodies, but also has many other jobs. Hormones, such as insulin, are made of protein, as are the enzymes that digest the food in our digestive tract. Proteins also act as carriers that move other nutrients throughout our bodies. Protein can also help you feel full and reduce feelings of hunger. Protein is made from building blocks called amino acids. Our bodies don't store amino acids, so instead we make them in two different ways, either from scratch or by modifying others. There are 9 essential amino acids that must come from foods. Adults need 0.8 grams of protein for every kilogram of body weight per day. However, not all protein is created equally. It's recommended to get protein from plant-based foods as it will reduce your intake of saturated fat. This can include legumes, tofu, nuts, and seeds. When consuming animal protein, stick to poultry, seafood, and eggs. If consuming dairy foods, select low-fat options. If consuming red meats, lean cuts should be selected or have the fat trimmed off. Processed meats should be avoided. Not all fat is bad. What matters most is the type of fat you consume. Healthy fats are necessary and beneficial to health. They provide energy, help the body to grow and develop, and help the body to absorb the fat-soluble vitamins of A, D, F, E, and K. It's important to notice that when processed foods boast reduced fat, it often has been replaced with sugar and/or sodium to enhance the flavor profile. Good fats are unsaturated fats, which fall under either monounsaturated or polyunsaturated. These fats can improve blood cholesterol levels, ease inflammation, stabilize heart rhythms, and play a number of other beneficial roles. Monounsaturated fats are found in olive, peanut, and canola oils, avocados, nuts, and seeds, where polyunsaturated fats are found in sunflower, corn, soybean, and flaxseed oils, walnuts, flax seeds, fish, and canola oil. Omega-3 fats are a type of polyunsaturated fat that must come from food as our body is unable to make them. Omega-3 fats are an integral part of cell membranes throughout the body and provide a starting point for the creation of hormones. They also help to regulate genetic function. It's recommended to eat fatty fish 2 to 3 times per week for omega-3 intake. Good plant sources of omega-3 fats include flax seeds, walnuts, canola, or soybean oil. You can also get omega-3 fortified foods such as eggs and bread. Saturated fats are an unhealthy fat. They are typically solid at room temperature. Saturated fats are found in foods such as dairy products, including butter, cheese, and whole milk, and animal-based foods. They are also found in palm oil, coconut oil, lard, and shortening. Trans fats can be found naturally in some animal-based foods or can be industrially produced. They occur naturally in foods such as beef, lamb, and dairy products. Industrially produced trans fats are formed during food processes. Some are formed unavoidably during the refined process, such as small amounts found in some liquid vegetable oils. Health Canada has banned the use of partially hydrogenated oils in foods in 2018. This was the main source of industrial produced trans fat. Eating foods that contain saturated trans fat raises the level of cholesterol in your blood. High levels of LDL cholesterol or bad cholesterol increase risk for heart disease and stroke. Trans fats can also lower the levels of HDL cholesterol or good cholesterol in your blood. Water is an essential nutrient as it helps keep our bodies working properly. It helps to normalize our body temperature, lubricate and cushion joints, protect our spinal cord and other sensitive tissues, and get rid of waste through urination, perspiration, and bowel movements. The common recommendation is to consume 6 to 8 glasses of water per day. A glass would be 250 milliliters or 8 fluid ounces. This amount can vary as your body needs more water in hot and/or dry climates, when you're physically active, or when you're sick. You need to replace water that has been lost. If you don't, you could become dehydrated. For more information about nutrition, check out the remainder of our sessions in our Rediscovering Wellness series.